Oh my gosh, I just saw something. I was just watching with the Queen yesterday. Guys, pull up Vice. Japanese women hiring boyfriends. Okay? You can rent what they call a cry boy. Cry boy, okay? You can rent a cry boy. And it's these guys that got perms on, they got freaking hair that, looks like female hair. And they turn on soap opera dramas for you, okay? They come, you pay them, there you go, play this video. And they watch a video with you and they cry with you. And that's supposed to give you catharsis. And that's supposed to make you feel happy. And you have to pay for this crap. Look at this. This is Japan. So they turn on these videos for you. Here's the Vice, and these are the guys that are crying alongside of you as you're watching these soap operas living in delusional land. And they empathize and they wipe your tears for you. Oh yes, they're so empathetic. And then you have to pay them $100 an hour to do that.
Women around the world are gaining economic
How's that different from male escort?
It is a male escort. They actually, in this story, they actually go into a male escort bars.
Women are turning to a newly emerging
where women will pay up to $1,000 to spend time with a young man like that who looks like girls, okay?
Boyfriend experience,
and flirt with them. And then you can also hire these males to come and cuddle with you. Cuddle! You can hire them to cuddle with you. And so they'll come to your apartment, lay in your bed, and you can just sleep. I mean, not only is that dangerous, you know what I'm saying? You're inviting these idiots into your freaking, you don't even know these fools. You're laying and cuddling with them, and you're paying them for this. That's how pathetic women have become in Japan, and how pathetic boys have become in Japan. Playing video games and women addicted to female porn, which is drama. That's how pathetic this new generation is. They literally have to pay for these kind of services.
Therapeutic crying service for about $65 an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Do you feel as though the women who hire you are lacking
it's so ridiculous.
Emotional or romantic
I mean,
I looked up how much these gamers are paid. You want to know?
They can be paid quite a bit.
As of 2013, the 15 highest paid professional gamers in the world earned between $226,776 and $454,544.
All right, well, at least it's not in the millions, thank God. Oh my gosh. Oh, man.
Not yet, but it's called esports.
Golly. But this is a real breakdown. Yeah, it's true. It's a real breakdown of Christian culture, because Christian culture creates empathetic, loving men. Okay? That are also strong. Empathetic, loving men who can admit that they're sinners before God. I mean, that's fundamental to Christianity, right? Males and females have to admit that they are sinners before God. Okay? What does that make you do? It forces you to admit that you're not perfect. Okay? So women can't pretend they're perfect, and men can't pretend they're perfect. So they have to admit, they have to be vulnerable to the fact that they're imperfect and they have sin. Okay? So when they do something wrong, they're in a much better position if they're a practicing Christian that understands they're a sinner saved by grace and has no problem admitting that they're a sinner and doesn't want to do sin because they love God. God said, "He who loves me will follow my commandments and follow my word," etc. It creates empathetic, loving men who can open up to their spouse, okay? Who can love their spouse, who can live with their spouse, even cry with their spouse, but at the same time still be a strong man. Okay? Because why? They love God. Okay?
I waited patiently, but no.
And it also creates women who are respectful to the husband and empathize their husband's need for respect. Okay? So it creates women that are not entitled, not self-absorbed, not think that they're perfect goddesses that can do no wrong and whatever they do is absolutely right and not always good, which is bull crap. But it creates women who have self-reflexivity and know that they're sinners too, and that they can't overlord over their husbands, and they have to respect him. So it takes out the entitlement of being a woman, and it takes the entitlement of being a man, and humbles both of them to the glory of Christ.
I'm nervous, actually.
Husbands have to unconditionally love their wife, which is very unnatural for a man. Women have to unconditionally respect their husband, which is very unnatural to women. But by doing so, they bring joy to God. And by trying, even though they're not perfect, by even just trying to do that, God is encouraged and God feels joy and says, good job, well done. It's so sad that these women have to hire fake actors. Fake actors. They're fake actors. Okay? To come into their life and to make them feel as if they're being empathized with. It doesn't matter whether or not they're really being empathized with, which they're not. These guys don't have any connection to them. They don't have any real concern. Just like a prostitute doesn't give a crap about you. They just want your money. But men actually believe, who are visiting prostitutes, they believe that this woman is in love with them. Do you know that? Just like these crazy women who are visiting these male escorts to cry with. It may not be sexual, but it's, in terms of women, it's romancing, which is a sexual act for women. It's just like hiring a prostitute for a man. You're falling in love with a delusion. That woman doesn't give a crap about you. She wants your cash money Benjamins. This idiot man doesn't give a crap about you. He wants your cash money Benjamins. You understand? And the fact that women are so stupid and deluded now in Japan that they actually they rather have the feeling of being empathized with than actually being empathized with. It shows you how debased and pathetic they are. And of course, the same with men who feel that they would rather feel loved by a prostitute than have a real love by a real woman who actually loves you as a eternal partner. I mean, it's ridiculous. But this is what Satan does. He wants to tear down the beauty of the relationship between the man and woman so that he can destroy society and enslave it.
I was interested to see how the other women had been affected by the experience.
What's going on? We got no audio out there? Is that what's going on?
Guys to hire our crying wives.
We got no audio? Okay, we got audio. We got audio. Had a technical glitch there for just a moment. Let's take a short break, and we'll be right back after this with more rants from the Second King.